Parker Messick will be on the mound today, and the first thing you'll notice is that he doesn't necessarily overpower you, but ask any hitter, and the one word associated with Messick is deceiving. Well, if he's on your team, you probably love him, but if he's on the other team, chances are you can't stand him. And no, those aren't my words. Those are straight from Wilson Contreras himself when he was traded here from the Cardinals, describing how he played. We know the first half for you guys may not have looked like you wanted it to, but you're only 2.5 games back of that wild card spot. What's your confidence level in this group?
Oh, hi.
I want to talk about Colin. He did get out of that bases loaded jam at the beginning of the game. What are you seeing from him?
Yeah, I think Colin's pitching.
Let's talk about that home run by Rafaela real quick. He is very, very good at swinging at pitches out of the zone. And the thing is, that home run was a pitch outside of the strike zone. He ranks second behind Ernie Clement in base hits out of the strike zone this season. And he was refreshingly honest with Boston reporters when he was asked about it. He said, I know what the analytics say about chasing, but honestly, he said, it's just how I play baseball. You did not panic in that at-bat. 2 strikes, you stayed inside. How'd you do it?
Guys, just want to get
About a month ago, this place, it didn't feel the same as it does now. Now the energy is back. The passion is back. Does it feel like Fenway again to you?
Yes.
You've been the best hitter in baseball in June. Tell me what's behind that. Did you make an adjustment, extra protein, extra vitamins? What is it, Pete?
Physically, I feel like I'm in a really good spot, so I'm sure we'll talk about Miz. So with a guy like that today, that's going to be important.
It's almost as if he reads my mind because, yes, that is my next question. How does one prep for a guy like Miz?
You don't really.
I spoke with Scooble before the game, and he said he feels good. He said he doesn't feel any pain. Of course, you guys just showed that bullpen session that he threw. Sometimes the toughest thing for a top prospect isn't necessarily reaching the big leagues. It's living up to the hype once you get there, and J.J. Weatherholt has certainly done that, and he has earned this contract. You signed that 5-year deal with the Phillies. You had other teams knocking at your door. You had the Orioles, the Reds. Why did you choose to stay here?
I think
Olson, Montgomery, you had a huge bases clearing double. Everybody in this starting lineup contributed tonight. You hung 12 runs on them. What does this say about where this offense is at right now and how dangerous it can be?
Yeah, I think it's extremely dangerous. I think
This team has won 21 of your last 24. We've heard so many times what makes it special. You're shaking your head. You know it's incredible. Are you guys soaking in how special this is right now?
Oh, yeah, we are. We're just...
Rumor has it that during the game you like to partake in some snacks. Is that true?
I'm like anyone else in the world. I don't need to be singled out if you're trying to single me out.
What do you eat? Tell us.
I like a lot of different things during the game. There's pancake. I got a little pocket pancake right here that I munch on. They're wonderful. You want some?
I would love some. Thank you so much, Pat. Oh, those are delicious. Pizza, bagels, what else do you keep in your pocket?
Whatever fits.
Whatever fits. He does it every time he steps out of the batter's box. He grips his bat, inhales, and takes a deep breath. And a mental skills coach in high school taught him that. Guys, there's a great article in The Athletic that tells the story. Bobby was in high school. He was at a home run derby. There were 40,000 people, including the likes of Aaron Judge, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, and he said that he could feel his legs wobbling beneath him. He took a deep breath and immediately felt better. And guys, now it's a part of Bobby Witt Jr.'s routine. Just sent your team to the postseason for the first time since 2021. How's that feel?
No words.
You're close friends with Pat Murphy. Was there ever any doubt he'd manage a game after surgery like that?
No, there wasn't. He's been through a lot health-wise, and he loves being here.
Let me tell you a little story about Vinny. Yesterday, he fouled off a ball. Take a look at this video. 117 miles per hour. Unfortunately, it hit one of the paramedics on the arm. She was taken for an X-ray, and luckily, she's just badly bruised. But this is Vinny checking on her today. That is not her, but he was checking with her coworkers to see if she was okay. She is okay, but guys, he's going to send her a signed jersey because that's just the kind of man that Vinny is. Phillies are going to get a much-needed reinforcement tomorrow. That would be Zach Wheeler making his much-anticipated season debut. New ink, and we need to see it. We need the explanation. Tell us what went behind designing this Fanatic tattoo.
Yeah, so I've always wanted one. Wasn't sure what I wanted to get.
Well, a guy who might make you a little less nervous is your bullpen catcher. He's throwing to you. Cleninger Tehran. The last time he did this was in 2022 for Albert Pujols. Why'd you choose him? And is he nervous? You said he's a little less nervous this time, right?
Yeah, I feel like he's a little less nervous, Albert, being...
What was the moment it happened? Because a lot of people, they point to what happened with you before the suspension, you fired the guys up a little bit. Even your manager told us that had to spark this group a little bit.
It might happen. It might help. It might help a little bit to wake up the guys.
Turns out Aaron Judge is in fact human. He's in the midst of a 16-game homerless drought.
Back home in Georgia, you own a coffee shop, correct?
Correct.
Okay, tell me how you take your coffee. Do you drink coffee? No, I heard you in the clubhouse talking about coffee.
Oh yeah, I'm probably the coffee fiend.
Freddie Freeman, we know throughout the playoffs he was off to a slow start, but once those World Series games hit, he kicked it into high gear. Aaron, you're stepping up to the plate. The crowd is behind you. They're chanting MVP. You did a curtain call after that grand slam. Why?
Booney told me to do it.
Logro más reciente, 300 jonrones. ¿Cómo te sentiste?
I said, recently, you had a huge achievement, 300 home runs. How did it feel?
Me sentí muy feliz de poder llegar a esa cifra de 300 honrones y estar con muchos nombres que todos son salones de la fama, como Iván Rodríguez, Johnny Bench está ahí, muchos grandes nombres y estoy muy feliz de lograr los 300 honrones.
He said he's very happy, very content to hit 300 home runs and be included in so many big names that came through. Mitch, you know what a championship team looks like. You know what a playoff team looks like. What is this team's DNA right now with 2 weeks left in the season, making that push for October?
We got it. We got every part.
You could not have been in that position without the moment that you had tying up the game. Take me through that and what it meant for you to do that in this big moment.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
Heck of a play at third. Does he make it look easy, just like a future Hall of Famer would?
yeah, I mean that's what he does.
Daniel, you had a crucial sac fly. What did that mean to you to do in this game after what you've been through this season, switching teams? You went from one of the worst teams to now headed to the postseason.
I mean, driving in runs is.
Michael Harris, before we get to your incredible season, I want to talk about the newfound fan base that you have. England soccer fans have become big Michael Harris fans. You went viral for meeting them in the outfield not long ago. Tell me how that all transpired.
Honestly, I don't know how it.
JJ Weatherholt, he just signed that extension. The whole team was in there watching the press conference. What'd you think about that and how exciting is that?
I thought that, joking.